Hello and welcome to another section in further mathematics. Today we'll be talking about types of sets. Types of sets. But before we continue, let us review our previous lesson. Okay, welcome back. Now when we talk about types of sets, we have so many types of sets. For example, let's talk about the first one here is the empty set. The empty set. Now remember, I told us that a set is a set of well-defined numbers that have elements like 0, 1, 2, 3 continuously like that. But in a situation whereby A is without a number inside of it, it is called an empty set. Or it can be written as this: A being equal to this. That's to say, even 0 is not included. 0 was cancelled too. So A doesn't contain anything including 0. 0 is not even a member of A. A set like this is called an empty or a null set. So you can call it an empty set, or you call it a null set. The word null is double L, or a null set. This is an example of a set. Number 2, we have the subset. We have the subset and superset. And superset. Now, what's the difference between the subset and the superset? Now, if I have A to be equal to 1, 2, 3, and 4, okay, and 5, let me make A 1 to 5, and B is equal to 2, 4, and 5. Now, if you watch what is going on here, B contains 2, 4, and 5. So B have 2, 4, and 5. But there are some things in A that B doesn't have. So B now is a subset of A. That is to say, everything in B can be found in A, and so many things will still remain. So B is a subset of A. This is a subset, and this is a superset. So the set that contains everything with extra is called the superset, while the one that just contains few things here is called the subset. And this sign is a symbol used for subset. So in some places you see them writing it like this. This is not C. It's not a C sign. It's written this way. In some will write this way, while some will add a straight line. But all is trying to say that B is a subset and A is the superset of B. Now, another type of set that we'll be looking into is disjoint. Disjoint set. Now, when you talk about a set being disjointed, you're trying to say that they don't have anything in common. For example, if I say A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, while B is equal to 7, 8, and 9. Now A and B are disjointed. Now, if you watch why I use the word disjointed, we don't say A and B don't have anything in common. We use the word disjointed if there's nothing, they don't have anything in common. So you can now say that the value of your A and the value of your B. So with this, say 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then 7, 8, and 9. There is nothing in B that you can see in A, and there's nothing in A that you can see in B. You use the word disjointed. You don't use the word not related. So if everything in A is not in B and everything in B is not in A, then you call the set a disjointed set. That is the meaning of the word disjointed. So these two sets are disjointed. Now another one is the union of sets. Now when you talk about union of a set, you're trying to talk about everything that is inside the both set. If A is equal to 1, 2, and 3, and our B is equal to 4, 5, and 7, then the union from the word U is written like this: A union B will be equal to, you write out everything in A, 1, 2, 3, then you add those of them in B, 4, 5, and 6. So A union B is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just writing down everything. But there's one thing I want you to know when you're writing union. If you have let's say for example, you now have A to be equal to 1, 2, 5, 7, and your B being equal to 1, 5, 3, 2. Now if you watch what is going on, I say write A union B. Remember I say you write out everything in A, 1, 2, 5, and 7. Now if you want to write that of B, 1 is already here, don't write it again. It's wrong to write two numbers the same in a set. 1 is here, you will not write it again. 5 is here, you will not write it again. 3 is not here, you put 3 here. And 2 is here, it is already here. So A union B is this. You don't repeat numbers like this in a set. A 1, 3, 1. No, you don't write the same number in a set, or you write 2 and 3. It's not allowed. 3 appearing more than one time, or 1 appearing more than one time. We don't do that when writing our numbers in a set. So each number appears just once. So that's the rule of union of a set. Now another one is intersection of a set. Now when you talk about intersection, it means where did both sets meet, have the same thing in common. For example, if I say A is equal to 1, 2, 4, and 5, while B is equal to 4, 6, 7, and 1. If I say this is A and this is B, intersection now means what is in A and is also in B. If you watch, there's 4 here, there's 4 here, and remember it's intersection. A intersection B is written like this: A intersection B, big N. So intersection will now be, there's 4 here and there's 4 here, so 4 is one of the intersection where the two sets meet. There's 6 here, but there's no 6, it's not among. 7, there's no 7. 1, there's 1 here and there's 1 here, so you put down 1. So our A intersection B is 4 and 1. So intersection just talks about where the two sets came together to form one set. So that is all for intersection. Now if you want to talk about complement of a set. Now if I say complement, what do I mean? I'm talking about the part of the bigger set that is not in the smaller set. Let me put it that way. For example, if I say let E B equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 100. 5 to 100. That is from here to 100. And we now say let B is equal to 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And let us see C is equal to 99 and 100. If I say the complement means what is in this big set, this plenty set, that is not here. So B complement will now be equal to, remember, there's 1, 2 here, there is 2, 3 here is 3. But from 4 to 100 is not in B. So B complement will now be 4, 5, 6, 100. Means this B, if you add B and B complement, you get the universal set. So if this is 1, 2, 3, so B complement means those things that are not in B but are in this big set. So it's 4, 5, 6 to 100. So if I should tell you now to give me C complement, you tell me that 99 is here, 100 is here, but from 1 to 98 is not in C. So our C is now 1. C complement is 1, 2, 3, 4 till 98. This is the value of our C complement from 1 to 98. From 1 to 98. Now, this set that contains all the sets that we need, that we are using to solve this one, is called the universal set. Universal set. It is seen as the universe because it contains everything that we need. So it is called the universal set. Why all these ones are the subset of the universal set. Now I want us to solve one more question before we end, and this is example. Let's solve this example. Example 2. We now say if the universal set, if the universal set is 1 to 12, 1, 2, 3 to 12. Remember what I told you, that this means 1 to 12. And D is equal to 3, 4, 5, 6. F is equal to 1, 2, 3 to 10. Find D complement, B F complement, C D intersect F complement, D, that's the D part of it, D union F complement. Now let's start from the first one. That's our D complement. Remember what I told you, that D complement means those things that are in the universal set but not in D. So there are 1 is here but it's not here. 2 is here but 3, 4, 5, 6 is not included. So you now start 7, 8 to 12. This is D complement. B, look for F complement. F complement. In F we have 1 to 10. So the only thing that is not in F is 11 and 12. So F complement is 11 and 12. Then the C part, I told you something about big N, which is intersection, what they have in common. So our D intersect F complement. What is in common between D and F complement? Remember, our F complement is 11 and 12, while our D is 3, 4, 5, 6. You can watch that D and F complement doesn't have anything in common, so you put it this way, which is an empty set, or you also be right if you write it this way. That's the answer. Then our D means D union F complement. Now when you talk of union, I say union means everything that is in D and is in F. So let's start from D. D here we have 3, 4, 5, 6. We are through with D. Then what do we have in F complement? F complement we have 11 and 12. 11 and 12. Now this is the value of our D union F complement. I would like to say thank you for being part of today's lesson. But in order for you to keep remembering what we just discussed, I want you to take the test that will be appearing in this screen shortly. Always feel free to give us your reply in our comment section. We'll be very glad to hear from you.